And start recording. There we go. So, I've done all the grinding I really can. Now I've literally got to figure out the story. I did get some investigations during my grinding. These are just simple, like, go and stop these people ones. I really want to progress the story. Have we been to the Shibuya Scrambled Crossing? Okay. Map. I can now go to Shibuya. Oh, they're over there. Oh, you know. Why does nobody pay attention to me? They never notice me as not one person. But who are they to find as the entrance there? For if you make it, you only meet despair. I should see if there's a new case to investigate. So in other words, back to the office. One new case. The Legend of Shibuya. I need help verifying it. So you're the president of the research club, correct? Yes, my name is Mia. Alright. What have you got for us today? Well, I was wondering if you could help me run an experiment to test an urban legend and see whether it's true or not. Oh ho, I like the sound of that, as it's not something we get around here every day. Anyway, what legend do you have in mind? Well, it's called Shibuya Haskara. Probably just butchered that completely. And it goes like this. At the Shibuya Scramble intersection, there's 5 hills, each of them going into separate directions. You split 5 people up, one to each road alongside those hills. Then you have all 5 head towards the scramble, and they sing the Hazakara song. Everyone makes a set into the scramble at the same time as they finish the song. Do their wish come true or something? No, a dead person is brought back to life. You know, just something like that, just a dead person back to life. You know, no problem. Well, I can't say I've heard that one before. It reminds me of some old stories. Thank you for the host, Malika Shorty. Your support is much appreciated. How are you today? I can see what makes the legend so appealing, though. You have to make it to the centre for that constant crowd, all while singing. Pulling it off sounds like no mere feat. Indeed, we tried the club several times, but we always end up bumping into people or getting held up by a traffic light. But we heard rumours about your organisation, so I thought you could maybe help us somehow. Rumours? Like what? Oh, like how it's a detective agency in Aniko dealing with in the Oscars that has supernatural ties to another world. That's okay. And if you go to it at 2:22 a.m., there's a door to another world that will show up and stuff like that. Geez, I knew we would work as working shadows here and all, but to think we're so infamous as having people make up urban legends about us, wow. Don't take it the wrong way, but still, if we could prove the legend is true, it could be a real boon for my club. What do you think? I know your main work here is in hunting down ghosts and spirits, but will you help us do it? Wait, what? Hunting down ghosts and what do people ever call with this stuff? Now you've really got me curious. Well, my assistant doesn't know a thing about it, yeah, but I don't know why I've heard it either. Silly me. Don't worry about it. We'll take up your case. We need a little time to get ready, so could you wait for us elsewhere here in the building? Oh, thank you. I have other members coming too, so I'll just wait outside for them. Looks like we've got another weird case on our hands. But a case is a case. What you going to do? I start preparing for our Shibuya experiment. Why don't you go and talk to the other club members and learn more about the legend? Have you ever heard the lyrics of the song? It goes like this: To hear of it a curse, to see it even worse. The depths of Shibuya is where we all must cross. When you feel alone, you must go down. You must go. When you feel low, down you must go. At the bottom lies a secret hidden world, but woe to thee who find the entrance there. For you make it, as only meets despair. You only meet despair. As you have to sing it while heading towards the center of Shibuya Scramble section as for the legend to work. So where's your other club members? Oh, there's one here. Shibuya's filled with the brim with hills, no matter where you look. As there's there. Really, you could say that Shibuya is like a valley for all of Tokyo, and I don't just mean geographically either. There's just so much information and energy that flows into it from all sides. Mia thinks that as why Shibuya is so popular to begin with. Next floor. Oh, hello. There's 5 Pacific hills you have to use for this thing to work. If you look at them on the map, they're even form a pentagram. Oh lord! Wait, what do you mean you don't see that? We're really going into some trippy shit here. Why am I wearing a maid outfit? Because I have to get back to work once we're done here. I came here because Mira really needed enough people to help out, but I can't say I'm otherwise super eager about the whole thing. I mean, there was an actual girl who died doing this, you know. Apparently she was doing everything you do for Shibuya and got hit by a truck right as when she started crossing the street. I just have to hurry up and get this over with so I can leave already. Shibuya, a truck, and an accident. But woe to thee who find the entrance there, for if you make it... So we theme the ghost. Alright, I've got everything set up. Get all of the club members together and take them over to Shibuya. I'll be giving commands from there. Meanwhile, I want you to join in and help perform as one of the 5 people. Okay. Can everyone hear me? Now we're going to verify the location. I've hacked into the cameras of the Scramble In section, so I'll be watching you all from here and giving you commands as necessary. Keep your eyes and ears peeled and be ready for anything. Now let's get started. To hear of a curse, to see it even worse. To the depths of Shibuya is where we all must cross. You're doing great. Keep up that pace, Lily. You need to speed up a little more. When you feel alone, down you must go. When you feel low, down you must go. Good. You're all about to reach the Scramble Crossing. Traffic lights should be cooperative too. That being said, just in case, I went in and rigged it to work in our favour, so just go ahead and cross. They should be working with us, but just in case, I told them to work with us. At the bottom lies a secret hidden world, but woe to thee who finds the entrance there. For if you make it, you only meet despair. You only meet despair. Well, how'd it go? We did it. We all met here in the same place at the same time. Yeah, I guess we did. Yep, without a doubt. I wonder if that actually works in real life. What the? There's nobody here. Where did everybody go? You're right, as there aren't cars around either. It looks like we've lost contact too. Wait, what's with that? She's somewhere else on the map. Oh, she's over there. Why doesn't anyone pay attention to me? Or maybe they actually do notice me. Nope, she's over there. I can't live here anymore. I can't live and be here anymore. Oh, she's now in the middle. So I'll... Whoa, who are you? How long have you been here? I die as I die and I remain here. Here at the bottom of Shibuya in the other world. She vanished. Ah! She's just teleporting all over the place like, ooh, ghost. What's going on? What's going on here? Where'd you come from? What am I seeing? Hey, what's going on? Come in. Lumus! Look out! That was a close one. If we didn't hear your voice just now, that truck would have... Are you alright? What happened? Fill me in. What was that? And now everything's gone back to normal. What's happening here? Some form of digital world stuff, probably. As we owe the detective agency a lot as for helping out again, but not only did as he restore calm, he also took the truck driver in for questioning. Apparently the driver didn't see any of you until right before you were nearly hit. But right here is where it gets strange. The crowd in the investigation saw you the whole time, but nobody responded to their warnings. It's like you guys couldn't see it or hear anything what was going on around you. Actually, yeah, that's how it was. We didn't know there were still other people around us until your assistant spoke up. And would this girl happen to be the high school student you saw? Yes, that's her. Yes, definitely, she's the one. I see, then that settles it. What do you mean? Who is she? She was a high school girl who was killed there 3 months ago in an accident at the Scramble Crossing. She died in an accident for real? Yes, she was even hit by a truck. But that doesn't make sense. We saw her with our own eyes right in front of us. She came back to life? Don't you remember? That's how the legend goes. So you five saw back there was a dead brought back to life then? I did a little research. Shibuya today is as valley was cut off from the Shibuya River, which itself now runs under Shibuya Scramble intersection. Rivers as in a common border and border misreligion between a world and the next. The Silk River in Japan and Greece. I say you guys got caught up in one such place today. There's a lot of names what you can call it, but the end result still remains the same. Anyway, the case is closed. We set out to prove as real, and we did. Really? You're just going to leave that girl alone? Is that what you wanted to ask? As you're confused about our role. Don't forget, we're not ghost hunters. We're not exorcists. That's not what we do. We're cyber sleuths. No more, no less. I'd appreciate if you remember that from now on. Stay safe on your way home, and don't get any accidents for real this time. The case is over and done with for now, although you didn't get a chance to really use your power. I figured if you had to use them in front of the kids, they would spawn another urban legend. Yeah, sure, let's not use it in front of the kids. Let's just use it in front of everyone else. That's no problem whatsoever. If I kill everyone, that'll make me lucky. If everyone dies, that'll make me happy. Well, sick and twisted. Yay. Just what I like. Investigation complete. Turn it in. Boom. Sleuth rank up. Apprentice Sleuth. Glad to see you're pulling through those cases. Keep going. The good work. No new ones. I don't Eden much. View the entrance. It's pretty impressive though. So I want to go to the entrance of Eden. No problem. Pop quiz. Which park has a dog walking statue that me blah blah. He sounds confident. Ooh, exclamation mark there at the top. Ooh, what's this? Anonymous post on my Digiline. Stop looking at me. No reply. We've got another case as on the club. This one looks personal though. I think those guys may have taken a liking to us, given as we dealt with strange and unusual in our line of work. And I'm doing so, they're inviting yet more strange and unusual things into our lives. Starting with themselves, really. Oh. Basically, they were talking about this digital energy back here, that was something. And here I thought it was an item. Log out. Case. There's a case. Ooh, memory up. I like getting memories up.